give everybody some time to get up in here, man, before I get ready to go live. And like I always say, man, I'm still sort of trying to get used to going live and really just talking and keeping y'all updated on everything that goes on with Grind Media. So I figured I'd kill two birds with one stone. Look, y'all, this is what one weekend of just eating, riding through the city of Atlanta, eating everything. I eat. That's all I do is I eat. I eat so much stuff, man, to the point where I gotta get up here and do little stuff like this. But I had it burnt off. This will be burnt off in about a day and stuff. Give it tomorrow, this will be burnt off and everything. But of course, if y'all know me, y'all know that I'm gonna try to find a serious topic to talk about and stuff. So while I was riding down here to the gym and I was looking online, I came across the fact that 4 people was killed in Alabama. Multiple people shot, but 4 was killed, 4 on life support, and then a couple more. But give me 1 second to kind of pull this up so I can look at it and get some more information on everything. So tell me how y'all day been going too. Let me figure out how to, I'm still trying to work this thing, learn how to work this thing right here. So. Yeah, that's gonna be the hard part. We gotta try to figure out how to solve that problem, man. That's basically saying you a serial killer, man. You out here just killing people. You know, you just out here shooting folks. You and your, just imagine being somewhere at an event and multiple people just hop out of the car, they just start shooting, and they don't care who they shoot. You know, little stuff like that, we gotta start trying to figure out what was going on, and we got to analyze it. We got to sit down and think about it, because that's not normal. Ain't nothing normal about some people hopping out of a situation and walking in the crowd and just spraying in the crowd, you know. And I bet it happens so fast nowadays because they got them switches. So by the time you realize somebody's shooting, you don't even have time to get behind nothing. You don't have time to react. I guess that's why God blessing me to stay in the gym. So when I'm in some type of environment and something goes down, I can react. You know, I'm up there in that age where my body is kind of beat up. So by being beat up, I gotta kind of make sure, you know, I'm working them muscles so that I can move and react. Cause that's what we got going on, man. You know, we just don't never know when one of our black events is gonna get out of hand. And we so comfortable with allowing it to get out of hand. All we think about was, ooh, I ain't get hit, well, I survived the situation. And we go about our day and we tell the tragedy, because it's only a tragedy if somebody got hit or got killed. So we go and tell that tragedy to people that we were around. Yeah, man, boy, I was at the event, boy, we got the shooting, about 4 people got hit. And sometimes when people be talking, it seems like it might come from a spirit of excitement, which is a bad thing. You know, that spirit of excitement around somebody else having some type of misery or agony on them. That's not normal. So we got to fix it. We got to fix it. Even if we were the people that didn't do it, we still got to be concerned with it. Even if we wasn't at the event, we got to be concerned with them, because those are our family members. Those are friends of our family and stuff. And what it does is it creates a mindset to where people just don't want to go to events. And that's how a lot of black entrepreneurs make their money. You know, in the black community, you need to be, if you have a product for sale or a service for sale, you need to be amongst a group of people to get the full benefit of your service or your product that you sell in that day. You want to be around a lot of traffic and stuff. And the best way to get around a lot of traffic is we got to go to gatherings. We got to go to those events. So if we're not feeling safe going to those gathering events, how we gonna make some money? How? So it kills the hustlers like me, because I'm a hustler. I don't work for nobody. You know, it ain't never been designed for me to work for somebody. I've been hustling since I was about 4. Like, I jumped out off the porch. Before we even moved up out the project, I was hustling. You know, it was a store in the back. And the store allowed us to kind of wake up, allow the kids to wake up and go clean up, and they'll pay us some money. So we understood early that doing little stuff like that, you can make you some money and stuff. So, you know, I've been hustling ever since, man. Turned 4, 5, got near a car wash, started asking folks, can I do car wash? I came out of college, I was hustling then, you know. Some right way, some the wrong way. You know, a lot of the ones that were the wrong way, it only took me one time to learn. You know, some of us keep bumping our heads over and over, trying to relearn stuff. Hey man, some of that stuff, it ain't, if you're gonna pitch in a bigger hole, leave it alone and stuff. But I don't get too far off the subject matter. The subject matter is how violent we done gotten in the community and everything and stuff. And when I say violent, that's just violent, man. You a mad, y'all mad serial killers, mass killers, however y'all want to call it. You know, y'all done killed more than one person in one setting. So I know we was calling for when the mass shooting was happening, and we was calling for all these laws that was gonna affect, even though we was looking at like, okay, it's the white people out there doing certain mass shootings type stuff. And we was calling for the law to punish them to the full extent of what the law can punish them. Because they are horrible crime. They are horrible crime. And that's what I want us to understand. How did we get so used to that situation to where we don't realize that's a horrible crime, man? Y'all done went and shot in a crowd and killed 4 people. And this ain't the only situation. You know, come on, man. They got these switches now. They hitting to it better. They hitting to it better. Stand next to the wrong person. Go stand next to somebody that did somebody wrong. Stand next to them. And you know, they hitting both of y'all. They ain't just gonna hit that one person. Yeah, man, you know, you most definitely can't be chasing money. What's up, Kurt? Yeah, everybody want to be the man. And for some reason, man, you know, competition could be behind that shooting. You know, we just don't know, man. You know, competition, jealousy, envy of what other people got, and it's crazy because envy ain't got to be material. It can just be how people like you. You know, I'm around rich people, all type of rich people. They got way more than me. But the way people like me and the fact that I'm God's people, I'm God's child, people gravitate to me. So, and that made rich people envy of me. You know, I know people who don't pay me fairly because of that situation right there. When they're ready to get 3,000 or 4,000 to the dancers, they give me 2,000 or 3,000 for breaking them or building their brand and stuff. And but yeah, man, we got to somehow fix that spirit and stuff. Soup, my man. What Soup? Talking about Kenny Party? Man, you most definitely got to, man. The hardest thing that I ever did, just keeping it 1,000, was realizing that a lot of stuff we thought was okay growing up will put you in a position where these folks will hide you for a long time. That was the hardest, man. When I got locked up back to back to back, I caught them 3 cases back to back to back. And I started thinking to myself, I said, man, it's a lot of stuff that we take for granted. And these folks will hide you for a long time. So we can't continue to move how we've been moving or think that stuff. And I wasn't moving reckless. You know, some of the stuff I was doing, I was looking at like it was minor. Like for instance, when they kicked in my door in Greater Home and caught me with all that weed, to me, I felt like it was minor, you know, because it was so much crack selling going on and so much killing going on that I looked at them folks like, man, the weed, you come here and buy some weed. Like that ain't, come on, man, that ain't nothing. That ain't, now look, weed legal. But it was still wrong, and I did have a large amount to where they could have shot me down for some years and stuff. Thank God, had an Army background. Thank God I just graduated from college. I could tell the folks that, hey man, I'm in the Army. I just graduated from college. Don't throw my life away. I'm just trying to sell me some weed to take care of my family. And it was true. It was true. Yeah, it hurts because it leaves you confused, because now you got to figure out how to move through society in a different way. You know, and it most definitely it's tough in that area. It most definitely tough in that area and stuff. Oh man, we most definitely gotta count that blessing. Yeah, we most definitely gotta count that blessing that God opened up our eyes. Yeah, I gotta remove some of these comments, man. I don't know where these people come from and what they got going on. But he woke me up, but I'm still in the environment. Yeah, I'm still in the environment with him. I'm still amongst them. So if somebody get killed or something happen, I might not know the people that's involved, but I am gonna know their family members. Like, I can literally say maybe like 90% of the killings in Atlanta when it pertains to young African male that's in the street, I'm like 1 degree of separation from it. If I don't know the victims or the person involved, I guarantee I'm gonna know their family members and stuff, and that stuff hurt. Yeah, man, you got to isolate yourself so you can hear your voices clearly. You know, unfortunately, we can't be listening to all our friends' voices, man, and what they got going on. You know, some of them, they moving fast and they might not mean no harm, but they'll suggest something bad for you and stuff. But they just don't know no better, some of them. So how can they suggest anything good for you? You know, how can they tell you not to go spend your money? See, Atlanta's a very tricky place because people think they helping you out. They tell you, hey man, you only get one life to live, go have fun. But you can't have fun if you didn't spend your rent money. You know, them 1 or 2 hours worth of fun out in a club environment and thinking that you're gonna get that feel that you got when you first started going to the club, it ain't there no more. So when your friends suggest that situation to you, they ain't really fully thinking. All they thinking is, I just want my friend to be happy. Now your friend gonna be happy if their bills are paid. So your friend need to duck off from the scene and don't be spending money on the club and all the expenses that come with going to the club and basically, you know, put it into investment. I tell people all the time, man, put your money into stuff that can make you money, you know. Hey man, I appreciate that, Kurt. Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Yeah, I love the conversation, I love the little dialogue. Anybody that's out there, man, talk to me. Let me know what you got going on. Yeah, let me know. Y'all done made these little 7 miles feel good. Yeah. But back to what I was saying about the Alabama situation. I was trying to get more detail. I want to say it happened in Birmingham, Alabama. So I ain't gonna lie, man. Those small cities, they be hell, man. They be hell. And I come from a small city. I come from Columbus, Georgia. You know, Columbus, Georgia ain't no hoe. You know, yeah, you can go down there and get caught up and get your issue and think them boys gonna ride and slide on you. You know, they shooting every day down there. And for it to be a small city and have that many shootings and killings, you know, there got to be a problem, like, and stuff. But that's how it is instilled. It's instilled in us. You know, you got to be prepared to hurt somebody, because if you don't show them people that you can hurt somebody, they're gonna pick on you and stuff. And that's a messed up environment for it to have. That's a messed up mentality. and stuff. But we got to have it because people are not gonna stop picking on you. So you got to show one of them that you'll hurt one of them and stuff, you know. Especially about stuff that's very important that you just don't want somebody to try to take from you. You got to show them that you'll hurt somebody. And the one that were born into that at an early age, by the time they get 8, 9, they already aggressive. I was aggressive. You know, by the time I hit 8, I was real aggressive. You know, they took a move to the suburbs. They helped me channel that aggressive and take that aggressive and put it into sports and put it into football and to this. Like this, exercising, me going out there in that basketball court, I'm able to let some of that aggressiveness go. Some of that pressure that built up go and stuff. Plus, you know, it help a nigga get right body-wise, you know, and everything. Especially for somebody that eat. I eat, man. Like I said, I eat. I eat. Find that story so I can let y'all, so I can give y'all some more details about it. That one thing about coming inside the gym, your internet service is horrible inside LA Fitness. So you gotta connect to their Wi-Fi. So CNN just covered it 4 hours ago. What we know about the Birmingham shooting that left 4 people dead. Four dead and 17 injured. 17 people got shot. Well, I don't want to say they got shot because injury could be somebody falling on the ground while trying to get away and everything. But I'm gonna let y'all hear.
CNN has obtained video showing what the scene was like here last night, just moments after the shooting. Before we go to the video, we need to warn our viewers that it may be disturbing for some people. As you can see, the video captures a scene of panic and shows at least 3 people lying on the ground as police lights flash in the background. We were discussing earlier how Birmingham Police Chief Scott Thurman described how his officers found around 100 shell casings here at the site of the shooting.
100
and we also
shell
heard
cases.
Birmingham Mayor Randall Woodfin.
Let me pause that for a second. 100 rounds, 100 cases. I'm assuming with those switches, that can be done in maybe about 10 seconds. You got multiple shooters, they getting out, they got 100 rounds and stuff. They shooting them drums and stuff. So, you know, I ain't no big gun expert and everything, but, you know, I do think they got 100 round clips out there, 100 round drums. So, but I'm assuming that's possible. If you got them switches on them little handguns and you turn around and you got multiple clips that's holding, I don't know what they hold, 17, I don't know how much they can hold up in there and stuff, but 100 rounds, that's a lot to be shot into a crowd and stuff, so that just, man, that's just horrible.
Talk about how gun conversion devices, sometimes referred to as switches, may have been used in the shooting here at this area known as 5 Points South near downtown Birmingham. That would explain why police found so many shell casings here after the shooting.
See, it don't take a rocket scientist. I ain't even had to hear the rest of the news for them for us to have the same conclusion. When he said 100 rounds, I said, oh man, them folks shooting them switches. They getting the rounds out fast. And you can't react. How can you react? You gotta have, man, you gotta have your Spider-Man senses on, which means you need to get in the gym, you need to be exercising, you need to be pushing all that toxin out your body. Your whole body, your whole aura need to be at one. So you can get those warnings. You can start seeing, oh, something don't feel right, something out of place. So you can say, let me go, let me go. And that's not a physical thing that you have to master. It has to be spiritually and mentally. So you have to be in tune. And I'm talking to y'all like that. Because some of these problems, if you ain't in tune like that, you're gonna stay on the scene. You're not gonna have no Spider-Man senses, no tingling going on, no third eye, no pineal gland kick in, none of that, whatever, however you wanna call it. No intuition, ain't none of that gonna kick in to tell you to leave. Just leave. Oh man, ain't too many bad people. Like it could just be as simple as that you start to look around and say, cause Birmingham, it's a small city. So you can look in the crowd and say, oh man, there's too many troublemakers here. You know, in a Charleston white mindset, there's too many ninjas here. There's too many ninjas, and I know these ninjas ain't up no good. Cause I know them. This is the hottest club in the city right about now. This is where people normally want to come to. We already know the community been warned with each other. You already know it's retaliation because of shooting going on and stuff like if you ain't up on game in Atlanta's a war zone right about now. People don't even know it. They moving around here celebrating, having fun, but they don't realize there's some young folks out there that they ain't forgot. And I ain't just saying young folk, cause people my age still riding come on, man. Yeah, we just ain't getting caught, you know, but we ain't crashing out. We'll do a little bit more sense, but what I'm trying to say is there's a group of black men that ain't letting you done shed some blood and made some mama cry. So you're not letting, there's no fixing that without blood. So a lot of that is going on and stuff. So when we see these murders going on, these unsolved murders, and we don't think deep up into it, that means we ain't looking. We don't realize that there's some more death, there's future death to come and stuff, so. But man, I ain't gonna talk y'all here out, man. Y'all go find out some more information about that, about the Birmingham situation. And just pray for our people, man. Pray for our people. And I guess if you can stop a situation from escalating, step in and stop it from escalating. And a lot of times stuff escalates from little simple stuff. If you're in the wrong, man, if you're in the wrong, you're in the wrong. You know, we know what's in the wrong is. If you're out there taking for somebody, you out there messing with something that you shouldn't be messing with. If you out there doing them two main things right there, you out there messing with somebody, and you out here taking from somebody that, then you know, you're that little seed that's gonna be, you're planting that little seed that's gonna eventually spire off into somebody hurting you. Yeah, and everything. So, but I ain't gonna talk out here, man. It grind me. I appreciate y'all taking the time out to help me get warmed up in the gym. It's just warm up. Like 30 minutes to get the blood flowing. A good 10 miles. It's not bad. So y'all people that's out there, man, y'all like, share, subscribe, and support Grind Media. And yeah, just support Grind Media.